In 1971, Willie G. Davidson, the chief design officer at Harley Davidson, and actually the grandson of one of the co-founders of Harley Davidson, he designed the first ever factory custom motorcycle. Okay, so how did Willie achieve this? So he borrowed the frame, the rear suspension, and the drivetrain from the bigger FL Electroglide motorcycle at the time. Willie then went over to the XL Sportster model in the Harley range, and he used those narrow front forks, the headlights, and the brakes from the XL Sportster. Willie then topped it off with a scooped Euro-style boat tail fender on the rear. He painted it in red, white, and blue American sparkling paint scheme, and he called it the Great American Freedom Machine. Now guys, the original Superglide turned out to be a bit of an American cult classic motorcycle. However, in its first year of sales, it only sold about 4,500 to 5,000 motorcycles, a moderate to sort of weak sales performance. Now, my thinking behind it and others is that is down to that sort of Euro-style boat tail scooped rear fender. Really divided opinion in some people, and my personal opinion on that rear fender, yes, it's different, can be appealing, but personal style, not for me. Okay, so fast forward 55 years to 2026, and Harley Davidson has brought back the Superglide name with the 2026 Harley Davidson Super Glide. Special edition. So this is a limited run edition with only 2,500 models being produced. They're making it to celebrate America's 250th anniversary when they gained independence. Okay guys, so the 2026 model still retains that blue, red and white paint scheme. There's lots of chrome. It's got the two-up seat on the rear. It's got that old school, lovely Californian, sun-drenched vibe to the motorcycle. But the main difference here is it has lost that Euro-style boat tail rear fender, now harking and looking more, I think, similar to the Harley Davidson Street Bob. Right guys, before we get to the major problem with this motorcycle, I'm not going to go into all of the specs, but quickly with the price. It's retailing at $15,999 US dollars. Translating that to UK pounds, that's about £12,000, £11,920. It still retains the Milwaukee 8117 air and oil cooled Milwaukee V-twin, which translates to around 1,923 cc, nearly a 2-litre engine. Now it's pretty much got all of the modern technology you would expect from a modern motorcycle, unlike the original Superglide. It's got full LED lighting, it's got cruise control, it's got 3 different rider modes, it's got tyre pressure monitoring, it's got traction control and cornering ABS, and a lovely little touch, it's actually got tubeless wire-spoked wheels, which is very nice. Okay guys, so on to the major problem with the new 2026 Harley Davidson Super Glide. Time to drown the sorrows. So the new Super Glide, the big problem is, for us over in the Europe and UK anyway, is the new Super Glide is only available in the USA and Canada. Now, I don't think it's down to homologation issues. The 117 engine and that whole platform is used and sold over the whole of Europe and the UK in the Heritage Classic and all the other softail range, so it's not a homologation issue. Now, the reasoning behind it is Harley Davidson have created this motorbike to celebrate America's 250th anniversary of their independence from Great Britain. So I think it's quite fitting that they're probably not selling this bike in the UK and Europe. They're celebrating American culture and history and patriotism. So fair enough. good on Harley Davidson, keeping it in the USA to celebrate that 250th anniversary. Only 2,500 models being made and sold in the US and Canada. If you're based over there, very tempting to get your hands on one. I would really like one. Anyway, well done, Harley Davidson. A beautiful new Superglide motorcycle. I'm just sad I can't have one.